First throw of the day. Alright, hard the last hole. Let's try for something better here. Man, this branch is pretty low now. Jeez Louise. Not good. Try again. Not good either. All right. Here we go. Oh my God, I'm throwing so weak today. All right. Way down there. I'm gonna go trace here actually, just for some extra stability. Yeah, it should crash down somewhere, probably in that tree. Yep. I missed the gap completely, so that was kind of a fail. Try it again. Well, that's also gonna be in that tree. Never mind. Got just to the side of it. I'll try one more. Go Mamba. You're really gonna have to flip this though. Same exact spot. Wow. That one died though. Alright. Part again. They call me the par king. Now we're just gonna firebird straight there this time. Oh man. I missed. Dang, that was looking good. All right, tricky hole. There. You know, we need to play to make up some strokes here, so I'm gonna try and push it a little further. That'll be perfect. A good upshot and finally get my first birdie. Not going great so far, only one birdie. We're even now. There we go. Let's keep this little bit of a momentum going. And we're good. Perfect shot. Parked it. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Here we are. 2 birdies in a row. Let's try and keep it going. Alright. Next hole here. Let's turn this a little. Here we go. I'm gonna actually up to a resistor because I feel like I haven't been getting close enough. And the ceiling's pretty low, so I'm gonna try to get a little more skip, which I think the resistor can get me. Well, I definitely wasn't low. I wonder, that might have gotten a little better if it was the pyro. It wasn't a terrible shot though. I'll throw a second. There. They're in very similar places actually, but we should be able to attempt to putt at least from there. All right, walking up to these. They both were pretty good, actually. Both like right around 10, 12 feet from the basket. So, I mean, we just gotta put it in, which it's easier said than done, but should be fine. Alrighty, birdie number 3 in a row. Now we're cruising. All right, so very happy with the results of the last few holes because now we are in the gauntlet holes, and I'm gonna absolutely need that because birdie's not an option for these kind of next few. We just kind of got to stay alive. So hopefully the momentum can give me some pars because it's a little rough. Don't hit that tree. Okay. Hit a little branch. That's definitely playable. We can definitely par from there. So that's all I really could ask for, honestly, in that. It wasn't the best I could do, but it gives me a chance. And so, yeah, do my best. Well, we ended up in a good spot. I already threw my upshot, and I'm very happy with it. This should be a nice little tap in. Very scared of hitting those trees right there, but managed to get around them. And yeah, look at that, we're nestled right up to the basket. A par, we needed the par to keep pace here. So very happy. Nice little tap in. All right, let's keep it going. All right, next hole, we actually can birdie this one, right in between the two like monster holes. They give you a decent one at least. It's just kind of tricky to do so. I just try and flip it up with the river and hope for the best. Okay, not great. Not even sure if I'm going to be able to have a putt from there. Most likely it's just going to be a par, which is okay, I guess. Dude, I couldn't find where my disc was. I wasn't looking for very long, probably only like a minute, so it really didn't take too long. But it is under, what the heck? It is under this stump. So that would be why I did not see it. I'm like, okay, like it was pretty obvious spot. But we do actually have a decent shot here. Only about like 20 feet, 25 feet around. Dang, just right. It's all right. We'll take a par there. Would have loved that birdie. That would have helped so much. Okay, time for arguably the hardest hole. There's a very good chance we walk away with a bogey here. Par is amazing. I've never birdied this hole. That's kind of off the table at this point, but we're gonna aim for a par. The thing is, I lost my T-bird, which is what I would throw here every time. So kind of have to debate what I want to throw instead. I think I'm gonna try the Defy. It might be a little too fast, honestly. There's a good chance I hit one of these first trees, which would really suck. Basically solidifying a bogey, but we're just gonna try and crush it through that gap. Okay, I missed the gap, but the shot was amazing. Wow. I think actually missing the gap gave me a little more distance because it was able to fade more. We're in business. Okay, so scratch that. We are about, I'd say 60 feet from the hole. This is actually the closest I've ever been. And it was pretty much pure luck for missing that. I don't think going for a putt here is the right choice. Just because it's just so tough to hit that. We're just gonna try and do a little layup. Yep, perfect. And now we are parring this, which is very good. Very, very good. All right, so this hole, we're back to being aggressive because I really do want to score on this hole. There's a potential to break the PB, so even after that actually very mediocre start, so we can still do it with how much momentum I have. very inside. All right, I'm hoping to hit one of those trees. We should have about a 20-foot putt if it hit a tree over in there. If not, we may be looking at closer to like 30, 40. Well, I ended up pushing a lot further than I thought. So it's only about like a 15-footer. Problem is, there's literally trees right there. So I think I'm gonna have to go down to a knee here and just putt from the ground through these trees. Oh, that was actually a pretty bad putt. So much hyzer. That's what I wanted to do right there. Dang, that really sucks. I couldn't get that in, but that's okay. Like getting a par on that last one makes up for it. So now let's just keep rolling. All right, this is somehow one of my hardest holes here. Oops. Let's tilt this guy there, just like that. I don't even think I've birdied this hole. I'm gonna try and flip up a river here and just kind of throw it low. Hopefully it'll kind of flip up, go float a little bit and go high. All right, so I flexed it over. We're right in the middle there. All right, it's time to try and get some more birdies here because we've been on a little bit of a par train. The gauntlet holes are done. I don't want to say there's a potential to eagle here because the shot needs to be perfect, but it's on the table. Let's just get down there first. Let's think about hitting that gap. Okay, so the eagle's gone. Oh my skip. Oh my roll. Okay. It skipped about 70 feet up. I don't think you can see that because that little hill is in the way. You know, eagles back on the table after that skip. It's gonna be really tough though. I'll go for it. Okay, so I think it was landing like somewhere right here. It got the highest skip I've ever seen. And then with a little bit of help from a roll, managed to get all the way here. So now we're about 40 feet out for eagle. This is a lot of pressure. I have not eagled this hole yet. I've gotten many attempts like this. I'm very close. I just hitting these putts is really hard from this spot. Whoa, I liked it. It was just low. Man, a little bit higher, but still just too low. I need to work on those because that's where I'm at every spot, or like 2 out of like 5 times I end up in that basically exact same spot. And then my putts kind of just look like that and just finish short. Now, good thing is we got the birdie, but being able to eagle this every once in a while would really help. But I will not complain about the birdie. All right, time to, this is the let loose hole. We're gonna, I don't, like, I've never birdied this hole either. It's like 400 feet, so I just can never get close enough to. But I try every time, and sometimes that comes back to bite me because I end up in a bad spot because I should have just thrown a little shorter and more controlled. But you never know. Today could be the day where I get the distance. That looks good. Gonna probably go in that tree. Okay. It's gonna be a little tricky upshot, but it should be not terrible of a 3. I'm gonna try again with the Mamba. I do kind of like that better. I have been throwing over there. When I throw with the Mamba, like to that basically exact same spot, and it's just a lot more open and no trees. So I probably should have stuck with the Mamba there like I have been the last few. I just thought maybe I could squeak out a little extra distance with the Defy. I'll try Scorch and then we'll go over. That was really good. Okay, that was the best one, right in the middle and up there. That's still probably like 30 feet away though. It's a really far hole, it's tricky. All right, yeah, the Defy shot was not terrible. We're just gonna have to do a little bit of an upshot. I don't think I'm gonna be making this, but all right. I'd say about like 10 feet away, which is just fine. Let's go check out where this Scorch was, because yeah, there's the basket around that corner. Yeah, the Scorch, that's about as close as I can get. Still probably like 25, 30 feet, which is, it's just so far. It's just out of my distance. I'm getting closer though, like beginning of summer, I was not getting that close. My normal path I do like is kind of throwing like basically right where this Mamba is, because it's like about 20 feet further. Now we're about 50 to 60 feet, but it's dead straight. So I can just very easy par every time basically. I'm just really longing for that birdie on this hole though. One of these days I'll get it, but for now, here's our zone. Here we go, another par. All right, last hole. It's definitely a tough one. We have a chance. I don't remember if my PB is -3 or -4. I'll have to look, but either way, let's end the round on a good note. I always throw basically right to that big bushy tree, but the problem is you just don't get a look for the basket if I get too close. Like if you get in between those two, you're fine because you can throw over. But like what I've learned is even fading out towards the swamp kind of is sometimes good, because at least you get a look to the basket. So we'll try and just get it up there, I guess. I'm gonna try aim just a little bit short and a little bit left of that big bushy tree. That's the goal. Now just fall, it's super high. Okay, well, I'm in the middle of the swamp. I don't know if it's, like, it's pretty dry. So if there is no water there, there should be a pretty good shot actually. But I just don't really want to go in the water. Well, I'm right on the water's edge. If I stuck my foot on my disc, it'd be right there. But this is theoretically, if you play by PDGA rules, I can get casual relief. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take a step back and play from here. And then, so yeah, all in all, pretty good shot actually. Oh no. I absolutely grip locked it. Dang. That's just really unfortunate. A birdie was totally on the table. But you wanted something more like that. Yeah, that's exactly what you wanted, but I just gripped it too hard. All right, really disappointed in that shot. Now we're like 30 feet away for a very tricky birdie. It's very windy right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really hide through this thing. Oh no, stop. Oh gosh, I didn't even get up there. That's what I wanted. Dang, I threw it so low. If it even at least got to that wall, that would have been good. Like here's the other shot I threw from last time, and we're like a solid 15 feet only. Okay, very high stakes putt. Okay, into a headwind. Oh my goodness. Scared me. I did not rotate it, but we made it.